Sagittarius, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower. It is going between the 15th and the 21st of April. Hope you're doing well. Yes, have you seen there's an uptick on the energy coming from the sun? This is giving an uptick to everything that is around us. This is giving the birthing of the spiritual awakening that we saw in the monthly reading on our channel. If you want to know more about the energies, go over to Cymatic TV, linked in the description below or around my head at some point. Well, sister channel all about energy. But for you in this week here, it's a definite getting on and doing. That's what it seems like for most people. So let's see what's going on for you. Overall energies here, karmic message for your relationship side, karmic message for your financial side, influence on the universe, influence on past self, future self, and your general outcome. Okay, so let's just see. That card there definitely wants to come out. Queen of Wands. Yeah, I think this is busy, izzy wizzy, let's get busy. It's Tanya was telling me about bee energy the other day, and it seems like you're getting a bee in your bonnet. You're going for it, and I think it's in a really beautiful way. It's almost as if all the flowers are out there and you're buzzing around kind of going, this is heaven. There is so much opportunity here. I can get passionate about the daisies, and I can go to the tulips, and then I can go to this, and then I can go to that. It's really getting involved in the energies that are around you, with the King of Pentacles as well, on your karmic path, on your relationship side. This is where your knowledge and your spiritual awakening is coming to the surface. You've gone through a lot, Sagittarius, I think over the last 2 years, maybe even more. Okay. And now you're coming to a stage where you can use all of that stuff that you went through that was quite hard to go through. And now you've got an enormous amount of wealth of knowledge and understanding about spirit, about energy, about where you're going and what you're doing. And this puts you in a beautiful position. And the thing is, the more you explore, the better the position you create. That's where the whole sort of like Queen of Wands comes into play. The devil's been coming out for everybody, okay? And it has been coming out for everybody on the relationship side as well. This is from the universe. This ties into this, right? And this, actually, funnily enough. What the universe is doing here is, so you've got the overall energy here that's sort of saying to you, explore. Be passionate about the moment you're in it. Using your karmic messages to use all your past information, your past experiences, which gives you that wealth of knowledge, so you do not get distracted from your pathway. Because the universe is putting a lot of things out there, so saying, okay, let's see if Sagittarius gets distracted away from what they should be doing. You know, it's going to be fun what, I can imagine it's going to be fun what the devil's proposing, but I'm not sure every pathway is the way to go. Good to look down it, kind of go, oh yeah, look down that pathway, oh yeah, that looks fun, but it's not me because I need to go on there. And I think this is where you're getting a lot more clarity, where you don't lose yourself. I think that's what the universe is helping you to do here with that sort of aspect of it all. It's helping you not to lose yourself. This Ace of Cups, from your past to your future, this is all about the knowledge and understanding, the stuff that you've been through, that you're now using to actually create and benefit your happiness going forward. Yeah, it's providing for you an opportunity. I think that you're offering yourself more than anything else. It could well be an opportunity that you've connected with other people, and someone has given you this opportunity, and therefore you shouldn't get distracted from that opportunity. This is all about that pathway, and I think you already know it and you're already on it. And it could be a connection with another person. You get the Three of Swords out the future. This is a test for you. This is a test, and you need to rise above in this test. It's like it's not like that anybody's trying to hurt you here. It's more of a situation or a scenario that around you that is kind of like, that's sort of taking the shine off of life. That's what I'm getting. I don't feel that there's this massive sort of thing. It could well be a situation here where the universe is expressing something and showing people around you that not got your best interests at heart. And yeah, it could cause you pain. But the only reason you're seeing that and you're realizing that is because you've got this beautiful opportunity. And if you use your understanding that is within you, that's when you're going to get the best results out of it. You're going to turn negative into positive. And you've been doing a lot of that recently. I've seen that, it's been one of your titles in the past. Getting on. And I think you're just kind of like, you're going to brush away this sort of thing that's sort of coming towards you. You have an opportunity to avoid a lot of that by noticing it and realizing the pathway that you should be down, using your strengths and your wisdom, and getting on and doing, and planting your seeds. That's what that Ace of Cups all about. Your seeds for your happiness and your future. Once you start doing that, it'd be interesting to see what happens on the Light Seers card here, and I think that'll come to light. And it is a real spiritual awakening for you. And you get the King of Cups. Look at this. 2 kings on your karmic path, standing in your power. It's almost like that one's the best one for financial side, and that one's the best one for the relationship side. But you got it on the opposite sides this time round. So you got the King of Cups here, and I think here is you're enjoying not having to push too hard to enjoy your work. It's plain sailing. It's obvious. It's really nice. It's enjoying that. It's like sailing on a boat. I don't know if you've ever been sailing on a boat, but when you stick out the sail in front of you, which is called the spinnaker, which does a massive sail in front of you, so the wind's directly behind you. Once it starts pushing the boat, you don't really feel the wind anymore because you're going with the wind and you're enjoying that sunshine. That's the sort of thing that's coming across here on your karmic path, is to enjoy the moment. And that's where the Queen of Wands, where you connect with everything that is around you in a very passionate way and enjoying every little droplet of joy within your financial world. On your from the influence in the universe, you get the Judgment card. Everybody's been getting this card as well. Judgment card. The universe is pointing out to you through this plain sailing here a lifetime achievement, because it's coming in from the universe as well. This judgment, it's almost as if like the universe is offering you an opportunity of a lifetime achievement, which is beautiful. And it could be just as simply as buying that house that you've always wanted. It may not necessarily, it's in the material world. It may not necessarily to be with your work, but it could be a job, the ultimate job for you. 9 of Pentacles, from your past to your future. You've learned how to now accumulate as you go, and accumulate in a way that sort of where you're not taking the opportunities before they're ripe. So you're not snatching at things. That's where that's coming into play. It's enjoying the moment. This is where your karmic path is saying that, to enjoy that moment, because you will see the ultimate calling of yourself, and you've learned how to collect rewards as you go down your career path, your business, or your projects, whatever you're doing. You know how to sort of accumulate your sort of wealth, as it were. And in your future self, this allows you to dream. And what are you dreaming of? You're dreaming of this lifetime, lifetime goal, lifetime achievement. You're starting to see it now, because it's only the universe is actually just blowing it into your life, and it's seeing whether you're responding to it. So it's not necessarily here. It's in the next few weeks. It'd be interesting to see what happens in your monthly reading for May. But now you're starting to learn about that whole aspect there of taking it easy and enjoying the moment and allowing rewards to come to you rather than you having to frantically run around for them. It's going to allow you to grow in your career path, your business, or your projects in a very natural and organic way. And you get the Queen of Cups. This is what I was talking about, where life seems to be coming into alignment. Excuse me a second, I'll just sort out my pebbles. Life seems to be coming into alignment. You've got 2 queens and 2 kings here. And it's like your personal life and your work life. This is that whole spiritual awakening that I'm talking about, that was in the monthly reading for April. You get the Queen of Cups. You've now got the King of Cups at the bottom here. And the Queen of Cups is like, because you're enjoying that moment of sailing on that boat, as I said, and enjoying the, really getting into enjoying the moment, that's when you can really spread your enjoyment around you. And when you do that, things really do that in the past may have seemed impossible, now seem very, very possible within your life. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Because it's a spiritual awakening is not necessarily just on the emotional side. It's also within the financial world that we need to do a massive spiritual awakening. And this is why I'm seeing in all the readings that both the relationship and the financial side are really coming together. Queen of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. The Knight of Wands protects and creates protection for the Queen of Wands scenario to happen. So basically what's happening here is being passionate about the moment, getting involved in things, allowing things to flow through for you will actually bring you a lot more security, but it also bring into your life a lot more sort of socializing, networking, and so forth, which will then bring in even more good results for you. It's an accumulative thing going on here. Knowledge and understanding. What you're learning this week here is who appreciates you and who you appreciate. It's not just love here, because love is a lot more. Love is a very fleeting thing that comes back perpetually within a relationship. But appreciation is that constant, as it were. And a respect for another person. It's much more constant than love. Because, I love, let's say, I love ice hockey. Yeah, I do actually. I really like it. I don't get to see it nowhere near as much as if I'd like to see it. Maybe if I'm in Canada one day, I'll go to go and watch an ice hockey match. But, my partner doesn't like ice hockey at all. So, I appreciate the fact that that person doesn't like ice hockey. But there's this other activity that we both like, and that's when the love comes back into it. But in the meantime, I respect my partner because my partner's turned around and said, I don't like ice hockey, it's a load of rubbish. I think there's someone here trying to hold you back here. Sagittarius. This is where you got to use your knowledge and understanding about life of what you've been through in order to sort of like, and I think this person here is almost like, it's not going to be for all of you, but this person here is, excuse me, I just lost a card. Page of Wands, learning about your passions. This person here is maybe very passionate, but they're actually sort of like holding you back and cutting you off from enjoying, the gift of love, the gift of joy. Yeah, that's what's happening there. The universe is sort of saying, just be wary of that sort of scenario because it could shut you out in the cold. But at the same time as we're here, is the universe is also sort of testing you in a way in accordance to that Ace of Cups to sort of say, well, look, if I distract sort of Sagittarius, they'll get lost and stuck out in the cold. That's what the universe is. But you have the key is within you. That's what that's all about. The key is within you. And that's, I think, to do with your knowledge and understanding of what you've lived through in the past. And now you can start using your intuition from everything that you've realized about you being happy is so important in order for the couple to be happy or for the friends to be happy. And it starts, the only thing you really have total control over is your happiness. And that's when you can really start moving forward. And I've got a funny feeling this Three of Swords is just a realization of someone who's been holding you back. Yeah. Look at that, Three of Swords with the Lover's card. Yes, I think, I think it's a bit of a test of the universe in a way. to see whether you're going to stick to, you know, you being you, you enjoying your life and getting on and living it. And it can be painful to walk away from something, but, you know, sometimes, you know, twin flames can be very destructive. And maybe it's a case of realizing that. Yeah, getting on. Yeah, I think, you know, getting on and planting those seeds for the future, planting your own success will bring you enormous amount of healing of the heart. Three of Swords to the Four of Swords. You know, I think this is ultimate test on your idea of just get into the people, the relationships that you respect, basically. I think that's really important for you. Important for everybody that is around you as well, more than anything else. Let's go on to your financial side. Enjoying the sunshine. Did I say about being on that boat? Enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the moment, really getting into it. Plain sailing. Happiness is, you know, obviously your financial side is, you know, it's probably that's actually awakening your relationship side and helping you to realize that kind of going, do you know, I'm not valued in that relationship anymore. And I want to be valued. And I want to value them. It needs to be an exchange of respect and value. And I think this is where your financial side is really offering it to you. Look at that. Look at that, Scorpio, Sagittarius, sorry. Did I do that last week? Did I call you Scorpio last week? I might have done. I do apologise. Look at that, right? You've got your judgment cards, you've got your happiness to do with your karmic path, and the universe is actually showing you exactly how to respond to that. Absolutely peachy. It's being offered to you in such a beautiful way that it's almost giving you the steps that you need to take in order to, you know, respond to this lifetime achievement in a way that's coming towards you. You just need to put into place the steps that's going to take you there. And with the Nine of Pentacles, this is your past, the reason it started working is because you stopped yourself getting involved in conflictual situations within your business world, or being involved in people who were kind of like, who didn't want you to progress. And that seems to be getting that reflection as well from the relationship side. I think you've let go of that. And I think you've realized now that actually I'm going to nurture the fruit that really is rewarding to me. And that's what's brought you on to that ultimate calling, lifetime achievement. Judgment card. This is what I'm saying here. The impossible becomes possible. This is what you're realizing here, Sagittarius. The judgment card comes out. You've got the judgment here. This is great for you. This is really good. It's a lifetime achievement. And I think this is the week where you're starting kind of going, do you know what? It's possible. Still going to need a lot of work. I'm still going to have to get involved. And that's when the Queen of Cups can now start radiating that beautiful vibration in order to manifest that. Man, look at that within your reading. Look at that within your reading on your financial side. Look at it. Sagittarius, man. It's ultimate dreams and realizations for you, I think. This is where if you allow your energy to just really flow into the happy vibes of what makes you good, what makes winning good and everything like that, that's what brings you to your lifetime achievement. That's what you're working towards. There just seems no doubt in it, more than anything else. Just seems no doubt. Whew. It's that crow calling. Right? Shut him up. Sorry, Odin. Got one of your crows calling you. Yes. Lifetime achievement, really. Absolutely brilliant. You know, there's just a prickly little thing that needs to be sorted out in your relationship side. I think you're going to be absolutely fine, Sagittarius, if you stick to the plan. If you stick to the idea of respect is returned by respect, is earned over a period of time. you know, where you value another person, that person values you. If you stick to those relationships there, you're going to see which ones are holding you back. It might be painful to step away from that relationship, but it's going to bring you enormous amount of pleasure and satisfaction and peace, I think, more than anything else. Peace of your heart. There you go, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget about all the stuff that we got on Cymatic TV, the channel all about energy. I will see you either there or here, whichever way it is. It'd be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.